to another Real Talk Reaction. This one right here is for Doctor Who, Season 1, Episode number 9. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is out of this world. Doctor Who. It helps the algorithm. Thank you.
Oh, that was clever, baby. Alright, a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer JoJo, who says, I'm totally Lisa and Bart Simpson waiting for Season 2 right now. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I hope I don't speak or spark debate with my opinion that both this Doctor and Rose are my least favorites. It's like putting up with Mark Brendanowitz knowing that Chris and Ben will get here eventually. Ah, good reference. I completely forgot about Mark.
Everybody did. He didn't come back on the last damn season.
Yeah, because he just doesn't mesh well with everybody else.
He didn't test well with the audience.
Heidi comes through to say you were questioning about what is what season. Basically, there's Classic Who, which ran for 26 seasons from 63 to 89, and then it got revived in 2005, and it's affectionately called New Who. New Who has 13 seasons now, but you're watching season 1. Whenever people say season 1, 2, and 3, etc., they are meaning from the revived version. Thank you for the insight. Appreciate that.
Okay.
I haven't seen it mentioned yet, but one of the great things about Doctor Who is that there are Christmas specials. They are set between seasons and usually air on Christmas in the UK. Some of them are pretty vital to the plot too, so they'll definitely need to be included in the watch-along. Just remind us, guys, if that's not readily available or it's not airing on our streaming, like we'll have to figure out how to get those.
Yeah.
As for this episode, it's quite slow, but I do enjoy it a lot because it's one of those core Doctor Who moments where you realize exactly why the Doctor does what he does to save people. Because as much as he calls them stupid and other names, he genuinely cares and respects and is in awe of humanity and the way it can grow. William comes through to say, hey, just so you both know, when watching British television, the word series means season, meaning you are watching series 1 of New Who. Great, again, great clarity.
Okay.
Executive producer Jeremy says, when I mentioned in the comment for the last episode that there was an episode of Doctor Who that I connected with coming up soon, this was the episode I was talking about. Everything with the mistakes Rose made, the Doctor being so angry but still trying to help Rose keep her father alive, everything with Rose and her dad was all great. When I watched this episode, I thought, okay, if there's more episodes like this in the future, I think I might be able to really like this show. I'm glad you liked the episode, even though it was a little slow, and I look forward to the next one.
Okay.
One more comment from Michael, who says, for me, this is obviously a Rose-heavy episode. The first time she's given a little bit of rope to choose the adventure and do things that she's dreamt of doing for so long. You see, in many ways, her actions have consequences. This very sweet and important trip could have led to some serious results. I mean, it did for a minute there.
Yeah, I mean,
right,
the whole
Killer
universe
Dragons.
is about to be gone.
Yeah. Thank you guys for your review and keep up the good work. Can't wait to see the next reaction.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right, let's jump into episode 9 right now. It's really annoying.
I ain't never did a string man before. Say
What's the emergency?
It's Mo.
Mo?
Universally recognised call for danger.
What happened to
You need the
Rick?
captions for this?
Humans. By everyone else's standards, spreads camp. Oh, the misunderstandings, all those red alerts, all that dancing. It's got a very basic flight computer. Our back team slave the TARDIS. Wherever it goes, we go.
And the safe is it?
Trumpery. Okay, reasonably. Should have said reasonably there. No. Jumping time tracks. Get them away from us.
What exactly is this thing?
No idea.
And why are we chasing it?
It's not even dangerous. And about 30 seconds from the centre of London.
Oh, they're choosing that.
Doctor, there's a kid up there!
One day. Just one day, maybe. I'm going to meet somebody who gets the whole don't wander off thing. 900 years of phone box travel is the only thing left that surprised me. How about ringing? What am I supposed to do with a ringing phone?
Don't answer it. It's not for you.
And how do you know that?
Because I do. And I'm telling you. Don't answer it.
Well, if you know so much, tell me this. How can it be ringing? It's not even a real phone. It's not connected. It's not...
I'm answering the phone. Like, who is it?
Machines, subatomic robots. The air in here is full of them. They just repaired 3 layers of your skin.
Well, tell them thanks.
We'll get down to business.
Business.
Shall we have a drink on the balcony? Bring up the glasses.
What's an invisible thing?
Now I'm standing on something. Okay, you have an invisible spaceship
Yeah.
tethered up to Big Ben for some reason.
First rule of active camouflage. Park somewhere you remember.
Why are we toasting?
Why are you not gonna go back camouflage?
How do you follow me here?
I'm good at following me. Got the nose for it.
People can't usually follow me if I don't want them to.
My nose has special powers.
Yeah? That why it's so.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Juries have special powers too.
What are you trying to say?
Because they're
He's
so
not a
big.
mister.
Nancy, there's something chasing you and the other kids. Looks like a boy and it isn't a boy, and it started about a month ago, right? The thing I'm looking for. The thing that fell from the sky, that's when it landed. And you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
There was a bomb. A bomb that wasn't a bomb. Fell the other end of Limehouse Green Station.
Take me there.
Soldiers guarding it, barbed wire. You never get through.
Try me.
You sure you want to know what's going on in there?
I really want to know.
Okay, we're standing in midair on the spaceship during a German air raid. Do you really think now's a good time to be coming on to me?
Perhaps not.
Well, it was just a suggestion.
Do you like Glenn Miller? It's 1941, height of the London Blitz, height of the German bombing campaign, and something else has fallen on London. A fully equipped Chula warship, the last one in existence, armed to the
Keep going.
There was a lot of food in that house. I've got mouths to feed. Should be safe enough now.
Can I ask you a question? Who did you lose?
What?
The way you look after all those kids. It's because you lost somebody, isn't it? You're doing all this to make up for it.
My little brother, Jamie. One night, I went out looking for food. Same night that thing fell. Told him not to follow me. I told him it was dangerous, but he just didn't like being on his own.
Is that who
What
the little
happened?
boy is that's walking around right
In
now?
the middle of an air raid.
No.
What do you think happened?
amazing.
What is?
1941. Right now, not very far from here, the German war machine is rolling up the map of Europe. Country after country, falling like dominoes. Nothing can stop it. Nothing. Until one tiny, damp little island says, no. No. Not here. A mouse in front of a lion. You're amazing, a lot of you. Don't know what you do to Hitler. You frighten the hell out of me. Off you go, man. Do what you gotta do. Save the world.
Is it invisible suit attack or something?
What?
The little boy with the mask.
It certainly seemed like he went invisible at the door.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's the
That
invisible.
must be, what was it, her son or something she lost?
Brother.
Her brother? Yeah, it's gotta be him. So is something wrong with his face or ain't nothing wrong with his face?
Either something's wrong with his face or nothing's wrong with his face.
Nothing wrong with his face.
That's literally
He just got the mask on for no reason.
literally the only two options it could be.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out maybe. See, they all got the mask on. The doctor up in here just damn experimenting.
They're not gonna meet up like super creepy time.
Why did you get in there? Did you just pick it up? No security watching?
London Blitz. It's not a good time for a stroll.
You strolling? I went by barrage balloon. On your way to see an air raid?
What?
Listen, what's a Tula warship?
Chula?
Chula. Oh, what's your little brother?
Yeah. I'm not going under the table.
Oh, damn, Taylor.
I'm running away.
Go ahead and scoot out the way.
This just isn't possible. How did this happen? What kind of Chula ship landed here?
What?
He said it was a warship. He stole it. Parked it somewhere out there, somewhere a bomb's going to fall on it, unless we make him an offer.
What kind of warship?
Does it matter? It's got nothing to do with this.
This started at the bomb site. It's got everything to do with it. What kind of warship?
An ambulance! Look. That's what you chase through the time vortex.
Nancy!
Don't let it touch you.
What happens if they touch us?
You're looking at it.
My mummy? It's Nancy. Your sister. Dead Jamie. You're dead. Mommy.
Alright, that was episode 9 of Doctor Who, and hey, I was quiet for a lot of the episode, as you can see when you watch it back. This is a two-parter, obviously it seems. I was wondering, where are we going with this? I thought we had something interesting happening with the other time travel captain right there, but it turns out he's just a crook, but he has a time machine with the ship. What is that about? Thought we was going to explore some more of that, but instead we just got a little bit of romantic part from Rose, just being head over heels for it, and that he's just trying to sell this fake little shell that came down. So I'm interested in that part right there. This whole Nazi alien thing that's happening with the people with the face masks, don't know what's going on. So I see what part 2 is working with, but this episode is obviously just a build up to that, so we can get to the part 2 of it. But I thought it was alright, but you know, I just wasn't a lot of there for me on this one. But I am interested to see what's going on with this new time captain we got here, and if that's going to lead to anything further. So I can't wait to see the next one.
So I really loved the backstory of the orphan kids using people going into their shelters to get food. I thought that was just great writing and
smart.
Super intriguing.
Probably
and
what
I was
happening too.
super invested in that whole plot. I also think it's creepy. I think the whole episode did a really good job of creating the creep factor. Like, you felt like this is like spooky and creepy. The whole thing coming out of the doctor's face was creepy as hell. I don't know how this plays out. If they made it seem like it's a virus, which that'll be interesting to see. I didn't realize it was going to be a two-parter, so I was like, how is this going to resolve itself?
Yeah,
like,
we ain't getting nowhere.
we're not getting anywhere. So
just mummy.
that makes sense that this is a two-parter then. And I agree. I would have asked way more questions than Rose did, as far as like, where are you from? Are you a human?
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. Rose's, I thought maybe she was
possessed or some shit?
not possessed, but I thought maybe whatever drink he gave her like made her like
loopy?
Yeah, some type of, because she was just like not
being herself.
Yeah, it was just over the top, and if that was just her being sprung, it was a little silly.
Yeah.
And I would expect more from Rose by now with everything that they're doing. The fact that she was helping fly the plane at the beginning too. So that was a little bit, I don't know why they went that direction with that part specifically, but I am definitely interested in seeing what's revealed in the second part of this and what ultimately is creating the situation. I thought, like I said, it did a good job of creating that creep factor, and I was invested in figuring out what's actually happening. So looking forward to seeing how this plays out in the second part.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 9. Until next time, people, peace.